It's our last day in New York. This is our balcony in the day. We missed the bus. Next time. We just wanted to walk through. Place is huge. Oh, Keith Richards, I missed catching him at the end. Subway passes. Yes, please study the routes ahead of time. We did get lost, but only once. A great place to test your bravery of how high you're willing to go. The test here was to see if you could actually walk across without your knees shaking. Hi. These were just random displays we walked by. I can't tell you the story. We didn't really stop to read any of that, but pretty cool.
Be awkward if I keep taking video.
So we met Marty from Jem Records for the first time, and we talked about the status of our record, upcoming shows, etc. Hi, Marty. Okay, everybody say hi.
Hi.
This is video, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
We're on
Hello.
Madison.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Today's guest is me. I'm just
Wait, but I went guest too.
Hello.
Wait, you're the host.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. This is my guest, Tom Richards, and today he's got a very interesting story that I think you might want to hear.
Pay very close attention. I always think I'm kind of cyber smart. Like I know scams when I see them. So today I was checking. We have flights back, and I was checking to make sure the seats were good. So I was like, well, wasn't getting what I wanted out of my American Airlines app. So I did a Google search for American Airlines customer service, and the number showed up. That looked pretty legit because it was an 888 number with a few more digits that ended in like 4,000. You know, usually when it ends in a common thing, that's pretty legit. So I called it. And so I'm talking to this guy for like 10 minutes, and he doesn't, like, he's asking for my, you know, whatever, the confirmation number, this and that, and asking me what I book it on, and like asking me what my seats were. And like once he started to say that, I was like starting to get suspicious, and he was saying, oh no, those aren't seats. They're just placeholders, and you know, you're on standby. So I'm just like, you know what? After talking to this guy for 15 minutes, it's starting to sound fishy. He's saying it's going to cost me $300 per ticket to confirm it and not be on the standby list. And so I was just like, finally said, he kept saying, let me talk to my team. And I finally just hung up on him. And then I called the number on the back of my card, and they were like, what number do they give you? And I gave him the number. He's like, yeah, that's not a real number. So I looked it up, and the American Airlines number was almost exactly the same, but it was like 4,300, ended with 4,300. So you got to watch out. Those scammers, never trust a Google search. Always go to the website. It became clear that he couldn't even verify like basic information, but they were asking for it.
Right. And there was this one point, because I was there listening, that you started giving him a bit of a story. I
did, I said, you can go ahead and charge me for it. I'll go ahead and pay for it, but I'm going to dispute the charge. And all of a sudden he got really defensive, and he said, why would you do that? I'm trying to help you. And that's when it really got fishy. It's like, nobody's ever going to say that to you. That's bad customer customer service, and I told him that.
So then he put you on hold,
He kept putting me on hold to check with his team.
but you asked for a supervisor at one point.
I
What
did.
happened?
He said I couldn't. He's on the other line.
Oh, that's good.
The old, I mean, I used to do that when I worked in the call center. I mean, that's the old common trick. So these guys will get you via mail, they'll get you through email, they get you through phone numbers, Google searches. You just always have to be on high alert. Right.
What was the end of the last 4 digits of the phone numbers?
Yeah, they were almost exactly the same. So I'm assuming what the scammers did is they paid for this phone number that was almost exactly the same as that one. So that people would do a Google search. They probably paid to bump that Google search to the top of the list so that you would get something that you would appear legit in the top 5 or so on that first page, which is pretty smart.
Okay.
Shame on you.
So do you have any regrets from this experience?
Yes and no. It's like I just ended up hanging up on him. I thought, well, I could just say, hey, call him out and say, you know what, I realize you've been scamming me, and you're pretty good at it because you got me to talk for about 10 minutes, and I probably almost gave you some credit card information, but you shouldn't be doing that. What would your mother say if she knew you were doing this? I wanted to do that because that's what Kit Boga does, kind of gets under their skin a bit, and they start cussing at him. But I figured, you know what, I don't want to go there. It's just like, you know what? Just walk away. That's what my mom would have told me to do. You know what? She's wrong. I should have said that. I should have gotten under that guy's skin and just messed with them.